A lot of times when someone develops dementia, they go from working, cooking, and caring for themselves to being told they can't do that anymore. And it's true, there are some things they can't do. But at Azura, we're transforming the culture of care, finding innovative ways to say yes and make their lives fuller. Azura Memory Care is committed to providing exceptional care to people with dementia. Hi, I'm Josh McClellan, founder and CEO of Azura. Our residents aren't here just to exist. They're here to live a rich, full life, and we want to help them do that. Everyone has a basic need to feel valued, whether you have dementia or not. At Azura, we provide extensive training for our caregivers in our rigorous core values and exclusive science-based strategies. Together, these equip the Azura team to help residents celebrate life every day and help them feel needed and valued. Science has shown us that Alzheimer's disease and dementia are disabilities that only affect specific areas of the brain, not the whole person. Our caregivers learn to help residents use the parts of their brain that are still functioning properly, so they're more engaged and they have an enhanced quality of life. While we understand that no one can completely recover from dementia, we know that they can have moments of recovery, times when memories come back and they're engaged with the people around them. And it's our goal to foster more of these magical moments. We like our residents to be outside their rooms as much as possible and with our caregivers, so residents see our smiles, enjoy our hugs, and get involved in various activities. Everything that we do here goes back to our core values. These core values are to treat our guests, residents, and coworkers with the utmost respect. It's the golden rule. Next, to help our residents recover physically, mentally, and spiritually, to encourage innovation and creativity, to hire and retain the finest people, and finally, to be exceptional at everything that we do. Our staff and caregivers regularly talk about these core values and recognize those who achieve them. These aren't just words on paper to us. They're part of everything that we do here at Azura.
I, as the oldest daughter, spent a lot of time with my mom, and I actually, after my dad died, I moved closer to where she lived, just down the road from her. So we did a lot of things together. And one of the things she loved to do is paint. She's an artist, but she also liked to golf, and she golfed in several leagues. And I will never forget the day she called me and told me she went to golf on the wrong day. And that was a significant flag that was raised that day. And then we started to see her struggle a little bit with her painting, and this journey has gone on now for close to 11 years. She was a very caring mother who took care of us. And there are times she doesn't even know us, when we come. And that's really hard. That's really difficult. And we try to remember her as who she was. Well, and that was the beauty of when we came to Azura, and we saw outside of their rooms our pictures of, who they used to be and their stories. And they really wanted to hear from us as to who is she, who was she, what does she care about, what is she interested in. And that meant a great deal to us. So they treat, so often I think people are treated like, of who they are today, instead of really being respectful of the life they lived and who they were. And respect of the elderly is a real issue, I think, and especially people with Alzheimer's. It's so easy to dismiss them as, very sick and crazy and not be treated with the respect they deserve. The staff has been amazing, and they truly care. I mean, they truly have gained her trust, which is a tough thing to gain when somebody has Alzheimer's. What we witness oftentimes is true love and caring for my mom, which means a lot to us, and we've recognized that frequently.
We're proud of the comprehensive, compassionate care that we provide at Azura Memory Care. And our exceptional care goes even beyond our core values. We've created an exclusive, evidence-based program called Mosaic. It's specifically designed to train every one of our team members on how to meet the core psychological needs of those with dementia. Mosaic is an intense training program that ensures our caregivers have a thorough understanding of memory loss, so they realize the medical challenges that our residents face. It also teaches them how to properly communicate and tailor their approach to each person's experiences and needs.
Mosaic itself takes us from the moment the disease is diagnosed and shows caregivers what this disease does to the brain, to the abilities of those within our care. And then it walks them through ways that they can communicate and approach that people with memory loss need, even if it's just their favorite recipe that we make that day for lunch, or if it is going back to school or going shopping, to be able to make those dreams come true despite a diagnosis of dementia. It's life-affirming. You know that you are transforming the culture of care because you're making those magical moments happen. And that's what I love about Azura.
Might I suggest, did you just say instead of da 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 da, just do only one thing. Da 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 Don't hold your breath. Don't, I was going to say, don't stop your breath.
Don't stop my breath, okay.
Did you hear people say, oh. Did you notice it?
Yep, I did notice it. You are a good teacher.
It's my fault, the way I'm time.
It's not your fault.
All right?
We love you and you're safe.
All right.
You're a good man. You are a good teacher. You're a good man. You're a good husband. You are a very good teacher.
Working with people with dementia, you know that you're helping them, and you're trying to bring back some of the joy in their life, and it's hard to explain how it makes you. It heals your soul when you see a resident smile at you, and when you're able to just interact and bring them back some of that joy. That's what it's all about. I have one gentleman that he gets a letter almost every week, sometimes 2 a week. And when I sit in there and read those to him, and you put that emotion into it, he just lights up. It gives him that little connection. And that's what it's all about. When you're dealing with people that have dementia, you have to live in their world. And sometimes you have to get a little creative when you have to live in their world. We had one gentleman that was a police officer. Sometimes he would go back into that role. And our director decided to put him to work. And she gave him a walkie-talkie. He had to sign in occasionally, and he would do his rounds. It was his job to make sure that we were safe, and so she wanted to give him back some of that, and it really made a big difference.
Using Mosaic and our core values, Azura Memory Care has raised the bar on the care available to those with memory loss. Our success doesn't lie in our buildings and the pictures on the walls. It's the skilled staff inside our homes and how we care for our residents that makes the difference. And it's the reason we're growing and expanding as a leading statewide healthcare provider. We don't plan to stop innovating and being exceptional. As science gives us more insight into Alzheimer's and dementia, we'll continue to adapt our programs to provide the best care available for our family of residents, so that every day we're transforming the culture of care here, one personalized Mosaic moment at a time.